And again, that song always cuts out much sooner than I'm expecting. Ah, right. Let's do this. And hello. Aloha. I'm still kind of tired today. I'm also having issues with my contact lenses. This one is playing up not happy today. So I'm going to stick with it anyway because I have them for a reason. Hi. Welcome to the Minmatar edition of the New Player Experience, which is ironic considering I have my Galente t-shirt on today. My Road and Shipyards top that I got from FanFest last year, which is really cool. So, would be helpful if I also got rid of that. There we go. Welcome to Eve. Right, I'm doing it slightly differently this time. There are reasons. This is my new Minmatar Alpha. Super echoey, both mics possibly on. Let's just do this that way. This one should be off anyway. It's weird. My own stream is muted for me, so that's okay. My poor little snowball is not having a good time with things at the moment. So, but yeah, if there's any more audio issues, let me know. But yeah, it shouldn't have been picking up this one. That's weird. There. Let me have a look. Let me guess, it's echoing on your side, right? It's still fairly early in the day, Kitty. It's fine. It is all fine. So, this is Bethari Tauiwi. Yes. I had to look at the pronunciation again. Like all my characters, it's not at your end. Okay. Well, I literally don't know because this microphone is now turned off. This microphone is turned on. My stream is muted. I don't even know. Meh. If you've got your own, because you're hosting me, if you've got your own thing open in another tab, that might be it. Anyway, like all my characters, there is a meaning to her name. I never name anything without a reason. Bethari is Indonesian word meaning goddess. There's not really... I wanted to try and go the same thing that I did with Karima last weekend. I was going to try and do something like child or something like that. There's not really a whole lot of Indonesian words or names specifically that I could find that worked. But Bethari I liked because it has a nice meaning. It means goddess. You can also just shorten it to Beth. It's helpful. And Tauiwi, I'm going to get that wrong. Thankfully, no one really has to say her last name a whole lot, is the Maori word for foreigner. As in people not of Maori descent, in the same way that kind of Japanese people use gaijin. Yeah, the Maori use Tauiwi. I'm going to keep getting it wrong. So this is what she looks like. Make note of this, because then when I load into the game and we get spoken to by the lovely Minmatar commander, you might notice something. There we go, back in Rex. Oh, there we go. Look!
Calling any convoy Talon Alpha 5 survivors. Come
I
in,
kind of
all survivors.
accidentally
Tracking
recreated
electric
her.
Training corvette.
Pretty cool.
What is your status? Recruit.
Oh.
Wake up and respond.
Hi, I'm
Damn
alive.
it. Recruit, do you remember anything from the
There we
attack?
go, let's do this.
Did you see the drifter swarm warp in and gut your fleet? Feel panic and fear as ships burned all around you?
Ooh.
I imagine you remember at least that. Well, keep a lid on that for now. Recruit, my name is Fleet
Minmatar
Commander
space, so
Bethari,
pretty.
and from this point on, you will consider me your commanding officer.
Okay.
We need to figure this situation out.
It's gonna
I'm
be
lifting
nosy.
your training restrictions and giving you access to your ship's onboard AI. This is
Oh,
Aura,
God.
a powerful ally. She'll
Oh,
help you get your ship
Naglfar.
moving.
Damn it. Naglfars make pretty Rex though.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura.
Is that a hell?
I will assist you in commanding your vessel and navigating New Eden.
Oh, what's the
Our
Minmatar fax
biologic
machine
library
called? Is
has
that
been
the
proven to increase
Minokawa?
the odds of survival
No.
by several orders of magnitude.
The Lif, isn't it?
But I am only
Theirs?
capable of advising you.
Let's have a look.
You must make decisions for yourself.
Yeah, the Lif.
Simulations
Awesome.
have proven that situational
There's a
awareness is
deadlift.
key to survival.
Which looks a lot like
I will now
a
demonstrate
Raitaru,
how to become aware
weirdly
and
enough, if
alert.
you've seen any of the new engineering complexes.
Captain, if you close my comms window for any reason, you will be able to recall it.
Thanks,
during the
Aura.
operation.
I did this last week. It's all good.
To orbit the view
Yeah.
around your ship.
That's a very nice little ship, actually. I do like the Minmatar
To
Corvette.
zoom in or out, scroll your mouse wheel up or down.
Whoop.
While you are getting oriented as you travel through
Ah, yes, the
space,
big bubble that
up
the
and
drifters
down
have very
the
nicely put up
objects
for
you
us.
encounter. Let's test basic navigation functions.
Excellent.
According
I can
to
do
my
this.
logs, a Titan-type capital ship in your fleet was destroyed.
Yeah,
It would be useful to locate that ship's wreckage
That
and
thing.
start navigating towards it.
this Ragnarok right here, my love.
Titan should be the biggest shipwreck that you will be able to find.
Okay,
To stop your ship, you should
yes,
click the highlighted
but
stop
also
button.
there's a whole lot of clutter around
Using
here.
this
Because
function
how
will
do you
help
know
you
that that's a
explore the
single
site.
wreck?
Exploration is a vital trade in New Eden.
I don't know. And again, I'm ignoring her. I press it anyway. But there we go.
What in the name? Are you serious? My logs are saying you haven't even graduated from the Academy Flight School yet.
Yep, I'm a rookie.
We'll
Good job,
make
me.
this work, even if you're all I've got. You're gonna have to start right now. My scans are showing more life signs near your location.
Yep.
Your convoy included transports with important research sites.
Okay, I'm going to ignore her
Given
for a
there
bit now
wasn't-
because this
if they were
is.
to be picked up
I
by
mean,
drifter scavengers,
since
it
last
would
week,
be a
the
nightmare
patch that we
for
had
the
on
Republic.
Tuesday did
So
put
check
a
the
few
wrecks for
changes into the
potential
NPE,
survivors.
but it was just to fix things like some of the missions you could get it into a state where you couldn't complete it and things like that.
Captain, I
So
have received faint
I
signals
don't
from
think
fleeing
there's any
survivors.
big changes
To help determine the
that,
location
or
of
anything
the
that really we'll
you should
see
use the
that are
look and
different from
approach
the
functions on your
Galente
ship
one I
to
did
get
last week.
closer. Being close will allow you to see what's inside each wreck.
Let's do what she says
Focus
and
your
look at it.
camera on a piece of wreckage.
Oh,
Right-click on the
Tempest.
wreckage and select the Look At command. Look at
The
is
wingy
great for
bits are
inspecting
square.
objects in space,
If you've not
but
seen
not
Clear
for
Skies, that will go straight over your head.
reset your
And
view,
also, I
right-click
suggest you
in
do go watch Clear
space,
Skies.
select Look
Because
at
it
iShip.
is a very, very good set of videos. Oh, this seat's not very comfortable today. I looked at it. Look at my ship. There we go.
Next, right-click on the wreckage and select the Approach command.
Okie dokie. I will do this. I do love the orange glow of
Transfer
the
everything
engines.
from their cargo hold to your own. Move your mouse pointer over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear.
Yeah, we'll do the
Select
open cargo.
to view the
Loot all.
contents, and then
Okay, we're gonna blitz through this a little bit faster. But I want to do
I'm receiving signals that indicate
a
the next
bit more
survivor
of a
is located
mechanical
in the
talk on it
highlighted
this time.
wreckage. Right-click on the wreckage and select Approach.
if Aura ever gets quiet. Okay. Spaceships!
To
Spanish
transfer the next
spaceships.
survivor
Hello,
to your
Rodog.
ship, you should repeat the same steps as before.
Yeah, thanks, Aura. Okay, so
Move your mouse pointer over the
this week I'm going to
wreckage
try and do
and
what I
hold
wanted to
down
do about the
left
NPE.
mouse button.
For people who don't know,
Radial menu
my
will appear.
degree, my master's
Select
degree is actually in
Cargo
games design.
to view the contents and then
So I
press
have
Delete
some
All.
mechanical knowledge and stuff like this, but that's something you can learn without having to go to university. Fun fact. But I've also worked in the industry since 2011. I've worked at various different studios and stuff, and there's many different ways that different studios do things in terms of design, execution, and everything. So I kind of like looking at games, and I also can't help looking at games slightly from a mechanical side of things. And if you've heard me on the Neocom, occasionally I will just drop into kind of, well, this actually not so much the Neocom itself, more tinfoil. No, not tinfoil.
Excellent, Captain.
No, tinfoil factory. It
My
would have been
scans
tinfoil factory.
indicate one more survivor.
I tend to go, well,
Approach the highlighted
from a
wreckage.
design standpoint, this, and the game allows players to do this because of this mechanic. My bad. I can't get out of it. Been doing it for 10 years. So tutorials and new player experiences. I spent
You should
months
now transfer the
working
last
on
survivors
tutorials
to
and
your
stuff
ship.
for a game that I
Don't
worked
forget
on.
to close the inventory
I was also
windows
in charge
after
of a
you've
Steam.
finished.
Was it the alpha test or the beta test? I can't remember. Probably the beta test. So I had to look at all the player feedback and stuff on the Steam forums and all the mails we got in from players who were in the test and kind of go, oh, we don't understand this, and how do you do this? It's not explained clearly and things. So it is important to get things like a new player experience right. I also very much love the lore stuff. No surprise. Hello, I have recently joined Akame, so lore is now something that is very much a part of what I do in Eve, and I love it, which is cool. So beta, yeah, I think it was beta. I don't even know if we did open alpha, closed alpha even for that game. Hello, Professor Tannen of the Sisters of Eve.
Our research on drifter strikes indicates they
Drifters.
will likely
Okay,
return to
point
this
number 1.
location to retrieve
I
any
really like the
survivors,
drift stuff in Eve.
and not for good.
It's the first kind of new
I believe
big
the
bad
drifters want
that's been
survivors
revealed
for
since I
invasive
started playing. I started playing 3 years ago,
It's very invasive.
so I'm still fairly new to the game.
Such
And the
information
drifters
is
are kind of like,
classified
I've
and of
seen
great
them
value to
from
the Empire.
the kind of the teasing introduction of,
Since
oh,
my
there's these
survival
weird
for 10
structures and
million,
things. Oh, the structures
I
have
am trusting
decloaked.
you.
Oh, look at all this stuff. So I've kind of followed it as it's changed, which is really good. Really good. I like the fact that it's in the NPE. Okay. Yes, I have researchers. Thank you, Bethari. So far, NPE, you get thrown into an area full of wrecks and being told, hey, something happened to your fleet. That's pretty cool. It's quite dramatic. It shows off the visuals quite well, as you can see. I mean, look at all these. I mean, Minmatar wrecks are kind of boxy, in the same way as Caldari wrecks. But, it looks cool. It throws you straight into the action. You've kind of given a reason why you don't know anything, and you're not. She doesn't sound patronising. This is the whole thing. It's not kind of like, hi, you're here. Oh, why are you alive? And why aren't you doing this? This is kind of, oh, you are actually a rookie. I'm going to help you, and together we'll make the best of the situation. Which is a very nice way to go about it. Aura, you're annoying me now.
Ship's overview, you can see what your ship's
Okay.
scanners are picking up around you.
As a warp disruption generator.
Find your warp disruption generator.
You want me to approach it? Okay. I'll do that. And I'll lock it up for you, Aura. There we go. I am charging through this a little bit because there is a lot of it, and I can touch on this later.
The optimal flight path is to orbit your target. This enables
See,
you to
okay,
move
I am
while
going to skip
firing,
ahead to this bit.
making it
The
difficult
optimal
for
flight
the
path
enemy's
is to
weapon
orbit your
systems to
target.
track you.
General rule of thumb for
Move
new
your mouse
players?
over the generator and
Yes,
hold
because
down
it's
the
better
left
than them
mouse
just
button
sitting
to
there.
open the radial menu.
The worst thing that I've seen is people kind of go in and go, there's my target, and they're stationary. That is the worst thing you can do. You are literally a sitting duck. In any kind of combat game, you should probably know not to stand still. In any FPS, any kind of game where you are going to take damage, if you stand still, you're more likely to take damage because you're easier to hit. So the fact that she says orbit is getting you into good habits straight away. I quite like it.
Excellent. You are in the optimal position.
Optimal position,
I
I'm
suggest you fire
hugging
up
it.
your primary weapon.
Literally. There we go. So this is quite nice, like easy stuff like this is how you move, this is how you interact with stuff, I would say, but it's more loot stuff. So by looting stuff you kind of go, oh, you can interact with things. That's good. Ooh, nice blue explosion.
They must be very eager to add you to their trophy cabinet. Looks like you have to.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. You'll have to pause that, recruit.
I do like her though. She's a cool character.
To prove you have a place with us, defending the tribes.
Oh, hello. Haha.
Grid just dropped out of warp, and you need to take.
I'm gonna preempt Aura a bit here.
Now it's time to engage your weapons.
What's my
Captain.
optimal? My optimal's 825 with Gatling autocannons. You are in fall off though, so I will hit you. There we go. Circadian Seeker. So, yeah, here you go. Here's how to fire your guns and destroy stuff on something that isn't going to hurt you. And now it's like, oh, here's how to do it on something that is going to hurt you. Really good. Don't forget to stop your ship.
To stop your ship.
Yeah, stopping your
For a
ship, I
rookie,
kind of guess
quite
it
a
is.
surprise.
Pew!
Your first
I
kill.
do like that.
This is the kind of combat experience.
Even though
that
orbit can be
needs you
abused to
have
make you
if
fly in
want to
straight
keep the
lines.
tribe safe.
Yeah,
All right, onto the backup warp disrupt.
yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Wait. The
Seekers.
drifters are very serious about getting hold of you, recruit.
Uh,
Another seeker just walked in. Probably part of their
You
search
need
for
to be
survivors.
within range to
Oh,
You just got a
sugar.
chance to double your kill count. Show it what happens to those who attack the Minmatar people.
oh, okay. Yeah, she's also way too happy about that. Show it what happens to those who attack the Minmatar people. That's a lot of joyful glee in that lady's voice, I have to say. So again, they are taking the very good tutorial thing of repetition make good. So looting stuff, they make you do it 3 times. Shooting stuff, they're making you do it, well, once on a static, twice on an engaged object. No, I don't want to orbit the Typhoon, actually. I want to orbit... I just realised I'm orbiting the wrong thing. Let's orbit the Seeker. There we go.
It's time to engage. Fire your weapons.
No.
When you have defeated the Seeker, you should stop your ship.
This is the thing. They don't... So I'm shooting at it, and I'm not hitting it because I'm out of range. And I know I'm out of range because if you I know that if you hover over it, it tells you what your optimal and your fall-off is. There we go. Now I'm doing damage to it. But then it warps in and it's 15k away from you. And then she's saying, oh, orbit it and fire your weapon. So you set your orbit path and you fire your weapon. Admittedly, this is a civilian Gatling, so it doesn't use ammo. But if you're doing that with anything that uses ammo, you're wasting a ton of ammo. Not a ton. And ammo's not massively expensive when you're a rookie. But... I stopped my ship.
Good work, Captain.
Gonna loot it.
Explore the Seeker wrecks
Metal
to see if they
scraps.
left anything behind. Move your mouse over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button.
I did.
A
I'm in
radio
armour.
will appear.
I'm in armour
Select
damage.
Open cargo to view the contents, and then click the Loot All button.
I did.
Remember to get close.
It's kind of done.
I'm thinking you might make a good warrior yet, recruit. So I'll clue
Let's
you
go
in on some
orbit this.
strategic-
Oh! I didn't actually want to...
Activate your primary weapon
Oh well.
to destroy the generator.
That's me being slightly overeager.
You need to be within range to execute this function.
Target back up. Yeah, okay.
You need to
Nope.
be within range to execute this function.
23 kilometres. Do. So I also kind of like the fact that they have the warp disruption fields. Just because it's like... It starts to give you a sense of they can do things like this. It's like it's not just fly around and shoot stuff. It's... People can stop you flying around and shooting stuff. People can stop you getting away. Things like that. Just little things. I'm going to turn my afterburner on because 13 kilometres is quite far. I can't actually overheat it yet. No, despite... I think it's when you eventually get given access to all your skills and stuff, you do have thermodynamics set to 1, I believe, by default, which is pretty cool. I see a Dorian. Hello. Good morning. It is early for you, actually, I think, if I've done my maths right. Now, why has that already got shield damage when I hadn't shot it? That's weird. That is quite strange. Doesn't matter, it's going to be dead soon. There we go. I've stopped my ship.
Okay, listen carefully, recruit. You've almost run out of
Ah,
time.
those explosions are
The
just
Drifter
amazing.
battleship squadron has warped in very close to your location. By destroying the warp disruption generator, you've removed the bubble that prevented you leaving the
Scatter
site. The
pieces.
tribes will gain nothing from you trying to take them on solo. Republic's security services need those survivors
Tracking
to
a
keep
piece of
briefing,
debris.
and I'd like to congratulate you on this rescue in person one day. So your orders are to report to headquarters now.
Report to headquarters. I like that. She's really, really happy and smiley about everything, and then she goes, "Report to headquarters."
Your
No.
ship is fitted with a warp drive, which is capable of bending space and
10:30?
time in order to efficiently displace you toward your destination. I have
Oh, of
overridden the
course.
ship's
You're
fuel system to
more
give you
east
full
coast, aren't you?
access to the drive.
I'm derping and
Find
thinking
your HQ
central and west again.
highlighted in the overview. Hold down your left mouse button and select Dock on the radial menu.
Now,
You do not want to face these giant drifter ships by yourself.
no, I do not. Even though they are not doomsday capable, they still hurt quite a bit. Okay, so locate your home station and select dock. We are going to go dock.
Warp drive active.
So long, drifters. I will see you again soon. And then they teach you how to get into warp. And that stations are safe. Pretty good. So let's have a look while we're in warp. So mining frigate and Minmatar frigate are all we have so far. This character does have the 250,000 extra skill points. I have the skill book for that for when we eventually dock up. So she will be useful even after I've done with the stream. All of my alphas are going to actually have uses, I have decided. I'm not 100% sure on this one's use yet, but she will have one.
Academy. Plenty of legendary capsuleers have started here.
Minmatar Academy. Paytor Tech School, because that is what I chose.
Recruit. It turns out the Sisters of Eve research team had pinned down the exact location of the Drifter Hive. We are urging Professor Tannen to elaborate on this information.
Yes,
but your actions have
that's a
also
good thing to
drawn the
say.
attention of Republic Fleet Command. Due to your efforts, the Tribal Council has spoken, and the Republic Fleet is starting to mobilize a force for a major counterattack. You've exceeded my expectations, Recruit. Well done.
Dun, da, da, da.
As a token of gratitude, the Minmatar Republic has awarded you a cash bonus.
Yes, you have. Operation
Sure
bonus,
are
50,000
gonna start
is.
your training with a critical task, Recruit. We've lost contact with one of the Republic's most important research outposts in the region.
Oh dear.
This research outpost is a hidden site where the Sisters of Eve have been working with us. It's the sisters who requested you personally
And again,
for this mission.
they're introducing like one of the
I'm going to
other
raise your security clearance for the
vaguely
duration
major
of this
players at the
mission,
minute.
but you need to get
The
ready.
fact that the Sisters of
Aurora
Eve,
will provide
they're
guidance
kind
and
of like a
preparation
neutral
for
entity that works for the fact that
Captain,
they
I am
work with
running
all the
different
races.
preparation scenarios.
So
Research
it's a good choice.
outposts like these often contain
the
highly
fact that
sensitive
they're
data
still
trails that
somewhat
are securely
embroiled in the Drifter
encrypted.
stuff in the lore anyway
I
makes
believe it
sense.
would be wise to
Also, the fact that
upgrade
they
your
have some
ship's
really cool ships
capability
is pretty
with a
good.
data analyzer module.
Oh, I have to, yeah,
However,
I have to build the
It seems
stupid
like
data
the Empire
analyzer.
stock of analyzers in this region are fully depleted
Where
due to
is
ongoing
redeem
drifter
items?
attacks.
Dum, da, da, dum.
After analysis,
Oh, I've also got my
it is
festival
my
box.
conclusion you should build one.
Excellent, I will redeem
Build a data
everything.
analyzer for the mission, eh?
Oh,
Items
why did
will
that
now
skip
be
that?
in your inventory
That's just
in the
strange.
station's item hanger. This is
Okay.
where all-
Here's my item hanger.
To train a new skill, simply
Acceleration
drag its
control.
skill book from your item hanger into your training queue.
Yes.
You can queue up additional training or train skills you've learned to the next level by hovering over them.
Or I
And
just do
selecting
train now to level
Add
1.
to queue.
There we go, and it does
Now you should
it does
upgrade
agree
your
that you can
ship
do it that
by
way.
fitting a repair
Excellent.
module to it. To do this, right-click on the module and
My
select
Reaper.
Fit to Active Ship.
Oh, very cool. I'm going to see if this actually does. I mean, I know it will. There we go. It completes if you do it the
To see
The
what's
impatient way as
effective on
well.
your ship currently,
Now it teaches you to
should
open that.
click Captain, your Corvette-class ship is now equipped with a repair module, an afterburner for
Oh,
speed,
that explosive
and a
hole.
civilian weapon system for dealing damage.
It's
Now
like
calculate
0
your
EM
combat
resistance in
odds against
shields
a
and almost
moderate-sized
0
pirate
explosive
to be
resistance
at
in
an
armor.
acceptable level.
Yikes.
As the pirates are outlaws in New Eden, there are bounties on their heads.
I'm going to open this while she's
Captain,
talking to me.
proceed
I know
to
what's in it.
neutralize those pirates and
We
earn those
have festival
bounties.
pants. There we go.
I
Let's get
have
some
highlighted
pants.
the undock
Excellent.
option for you. You should press this when you wish
have a
to
look.
leave the station and travel the stars.
They're not bad. Kind of. No, they're actually quite nice. I might put one of my characters in them actually. Not Ellie, but one of my other ones maybe. Okay, so she wants me to undock. Awesome. I can imagine that people, new players to the game, take a bit of time to like look around in the station as well.
I have calculated the location
And
of
being
the
followed by
nearest
adventure.
pirate outpost. You should now click on the location marker icon in the info panel.
Okay. Click on the location marker so she's pointing to that.
Warp drive
And it
active.
works. Excellent. I need a purpose for each alpha. I just can't find any yet. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of Caldari ones do end up doing exploration. Because Heron. I think Caldari is the one I'm going to do next. I might skip Amar. I might not do Amar at all, actually. I really wanted to do Galente because I have plans for the Galente one. And I really wanted to do Minmatar because it's the race that I've spent the least amount of time with. So, but yeah, I might not bother with a
Captain,
Mar.
I had calculated your combat
Don't
force
know.
to be within an acceptable level of
Don't know.
safety.
Don't really have a use for an
However,
Amarian
I
one.
did not anticipate the presence of corrosive gases in this area. If you get caught in a gas cloud, your ship will start taking damage.
So that is a PvE
In
mechanic
that
that we
case,
don't
you should use your
really
afterburner
see a whole
and
lot.
burn
They're
through the
in
cloud to get out as
some level
fast
1 and
as
level 2
possible.
missions. I know
Also
there's a
remember
level
that
2
you
mission
can
where
use
you
the
have to
repair
fly through
modules should
a
you
gas
get
cloud
damage to your
to
ship,
get to stuff.
which you likely will.
But it's nice that that's an established PvE mechanic that they've just thought, we could
Captain,
definitely
you
use
shall
this in the
now approach
NPE.
highlighted asteroid
It's pretty
colony
good.
and activate your
Faction Warfare,
afterburner.
possibly,
I have
is where
calculated
my
this to be
Galente
the
one
shortest route
might
through the
end up,
gas
but I'm
cloud.
not sure. I actually know I could put Beth in Minmatar Faction Warfare. That'd be pretty cool. So, okay, sorry. You should now approach the highlighted asteroid colony. Approach and turn your afterburner on. Okay, I've done that.
Remember to
Oh, and I've
activate
already got
your
armor
repair
damage, so
module
I may
when
as
you take
well.
damage. Captain,
Because I
there
took armor
are
damage
lots
earlier,
more
because I'm an
pirates
idiot.
than I
All my
predicted,
life.
But I know you can do this. Remember your training.
Now, let's zoom out a bit.
Approach.
In fact, let's do this.
Orbit.
No, not
shoot.
that. That. There we go. So, proximity to the gas cloud. It's quite a big gas cloud, really. That's what, 20 kilometers? Roughly? If we take it from here to kind of there, it's about 20 kilometers wide. Again, this is something that I don't think they teach you. Well, we'll set you to orbit. Let's see how quickly my shields go down. Now I'm in the gas cloud of doom. I am actually in it now, right? And so far, taking no damage. Oh, he's locking me up at 56 kilometers. He's in a kestrel, by the looks of it. Okay, so I'm flying through this gas cloud that she told me was going to hurt me. And it's not hurting me. Because I already had armor damage and I fixed it, maybe? Maybe that's just to prompt you to turn your repairer on. If you fly around it, does it break the NPE? I think I've already broken it, to be honest. I might try that, actually, next time I do it. I think when I do my Caldari one, I might just try and break it. And go, you want me to do this? Nah. Like, get my ship blown up by the Circadian Seekers in the first room. Fly around this gas cloud. Oh, there we go. I've taken a little bit of damage now. Okay, so I'm out of the gas cloud, and now I'm taking damage. Is that because he's shooting me? There we go. Yes, it's because he's shooting me. Okay. Oh, he's in fall off at least now. We can shoot him. I do like the fact that they make it simple. They go approach, lock, orbit, shoot. You don't really need to go approach. You can just straight away go orbit. But, I don't know, making it simple. Hi, I'm going to loot your wreck.
You need to be within range to execute this function.
Ah, hello. It's annoying as well. They can lock me from like 50 odd kilometers away. Let's open your cargo. Steal your metal scraps. And then, I can't see. Unlock target. There we go. I probably should have put the scientists out of my ship. I kind of want to jettison the scientists as well. It rusts your ship and Minmatar's already rusty. That's pretty apt, actually. Go through this gas cloud. Oh, it'll corrode all your armor. Wait, you're in a what? Nah. Nothing for it to work on. Asteroid colony flat hulk. They do give you some very nice stuff to look at. I mean, like that, having the big refinery thing stuck inside it. Am I going to bounce off things? No, I'm going to clip straight through things. Large collidable objects, please. There we go. So I clip through pipeworks and bounce off the asteroid itself. Great. Oh, a solar harvester. Oh no, communications relay, not a solar harvester. Jettison the scientists, yeah. Again, I might have to start making a list of crazy stuff I can do to break the NPE. And I'll do it on my Caldari one. It's like, Caldari? Awkward? Nah. We don't have the Caldari to thank for capsule technology at all. No. Let's not screw them over with our new character. Do. So they fall quite fast. I will orbit you as well. A Belter Hoodlum. I think it's a brilliant name for them. Waiting for it to get inside fall off. Ah, that beautiful sound. Yes, that was interesting last night. Last night I got to hear my structure alarm for the first time in a long time. That was quite good. What was even better is that it actually went shield. It didn't even play the armor alarm because my armor disintegrated. It just went shield, structure. Ah! That was fun. It actually was fun. Someone's firing missiles at me and they're not doing a very good job. I'll clear up the field afterwards. I'm going to take him out first. But yeah, just flying around and then going, oh, they're attacking me. Yeah, that was. I had a hard switch on to my ship with 2 drifters. And they both decided to shoot at me at exactly the same time. Thanks, that hurts a lot. Because drifters love you. They did last night. They really, really did last night. I don't think I've ever been shot so often in one fleet as I was last night. It was great. I'm going to turn my armor upper on. But yeah, it was a good fleet. Craziness aside. Come on, armor repairer. Kaboom! I do love those explosions. I don't know, I say it every time. They are just good. Oh, and I'm out of range. Narco pusher. You damn kids dealing drugs. I mean, even just letting you look at stuff like this. That's cool. I think the only difference between that and the solar harvester is the fact that these are using copper relays and the other ones are using, I want to say aluminium, but I know it isn't. You know what I mean, the silvery ones. It's Callie, she's giving them ideas. Yes, blame Callie. No. Nah. I don't know. It's just fun. Considering there were 3 of us who were all supposedly equally viable targets. And it was a case of who's gonna get shot first? Oh, it's Ellie. And then it would be Drifter aggro. Who's got Drifter aggro? Oh, Ellie. And then someone else would have aggro. And then it'd be aggro switching. Who's it switching onto? Oh, look at that. It's switching onto Ellie. Okay, this is the new thing that bugs me about Aura. Previously, and as you just saw me do reflexively, is kind of go right click, open cargo. And it just used to flip your ship around, send you towards it, and then open the cargo. Now Aura chimes in and goes, you have to get closer to do that. You're like, I know, but this is how I'm used to doing it. I'm used to kind of going, oh, I can just do that and you'll approach for me. Why are you now telling me to manually approach first, but then my ship still does it? It kind of annoys me. And it's also annoying when I do exploration, because I tend to orbit things I'm hacking at 2,500. Obviously, you're not actually orbiting at 2,500. It's usually over that. So again, I go, oh, okay, I've hacked it. I want to open it. She goes, oh, you're not close enough. So now I've taken to just orbiting at 1,000 kilometers. 1,000 kilometers? 1,000 meters. And then doing it, just so it shuts her up a little bit. Pray to random number generator Jesus. Yeah. RN Jesus was not with me last night. Someone's got to get shot. It's going to be you. It's more fun to get shot at, though. It was a good little kick of adrenaline. Oh, I did it again. Just old habits. Yeah, it was a good little adrenaline kick to suddenly just go, oh. It was good fun. I enjoyed it. Oh man, these Oh, that's another one, the enjoy billboards, isn't it? Yeah. Again, these are quite new. I don't remember seeing these much before. And there's an actual working billboard there as well.
The location marker icon
I don't remember
on the
seeing
window
that
panel
before.
to dock at your HQ.
That's quite cool. Ah, excuse me. Always with the advertising. What am I doing? Dock at your home station. Cool.
Warp drive active.
I'm not going to take screenshots so much this time, I don't think. Although, let's do one of that. Just because it looks pretty cool. New Capsuleer. Brave newbies. I think it's... if I stop destroying my microphone. Today's tea in my lovely tears container again is the green tea with fudge melts that I had last time. That I had the box of last time. I finally opened it this time. I had one last night. It was really good. It's still really, really hot. I know it's bad form to probably to eat and drink on stream, but my throat's still a bit screwed. And also, tea is just good.
Request accepted.
Hello, Bethari.
The way you tore through that pirate scum was a pleasure. Not only did you wipe away a blight on the region, but you've confiscated a trove of materials.
She says a
Now's the
trove.
time to try your hand at industry and make something useful for the
Yeah, I should probably drop
materials
the
you recover.
scientists off.
Captain, industry jobs are the Capsuleer's way of manufacturing goods for himself.
Okay, this is the next
There
point
will be a path
I wanted to come to.
If you hone your industry skills.
A lot of players I
You
know
should now have the
don't do
materials
industry
to
for
start production
themselves.
of the data
They just go buy
analyzer
it.
unit for your
So I
upcoming
like the
reconnaissance
fact
mission
that they
to the
bring it
research
up
facility.
as...
I have calculated this to be
I don't know, it's
important.
kind of presented as an
To
option
build this module, you'll first need a
that's a
data
bit more
analyzer
viable
blueprint, which
than
you
it
can buy
actually
from the market
is.
with your ISK.
Because, like, finding blueprints... I mean, if you're doing exploration, you're finding blueprints anyway.
You should open
But then
the
being able to have the
Content
materials
tab
as well.
and use the
So it's
search
like, eh.
functionality to find civilian data.
Okay, so
Once you have
Civilian.
located the item,
if I could
you
type
should
it'd be a
click
good
on
idea.
it to view
Data,
the
no,
active
data.
sell orders. Locate one from the list that says it's available in this station.
What?
right-click and
20,000? Oh, 20,003. Someone's having a laugh. Oh, excuse me. I should not be this tired.
You should now right-click on your ship in the station and select Open Cargo Hold.
I already have.
You use the right-click, select All to highlight all the items
There we
in
go.
your cargo hold, and then click and drag them to the Inventory tab marked
Item hanger. Ding. There we go.
In your item hanger, locate the Civilian Data Analyzer blueprint.
Yep.
You can right-click on the blueprint and select Use Blueprint.
You can.
This will open the industry window. Here, you can see the blueprint you are using in the middle of the window.
You can. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to go put those festive pants on my character. So, hello. Ooh, her hair just popped in then. That was pretty cool. I think it'll go well with her outfit, actually. So, dum 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 dum. Does it go well with her outfit? Kind of. I'm gonna have to change her shoes. Space Barbie time. Those shoes are horrendous, actually. Oh, those boots look better. Did they have a slightly different colour? Those ones might be better. Yeah, they look a bit better. Screw it, that'll work. There we go. She's now wearing her holiday pants. There we go. Right. Aura, you want me to do what? This. Oh! What was she going to say to
the
me?
left, you can see the materials that will be used
Oh,
in
was
the
that the
item
puppet where she
hanger,
says, oh, you're going to
and on
build
the
a data
right,
analyzer?
You can see the output, which will be your brand new Civilian Data Analyzer module. You
Wait.
should now select Start. This
Remove
will start the
blueprint.
manufacturing process.
Because I did it differently,
You loot
it's
the
assumed I'd already got it
from the pirate
installed.
outpost to make a second Civilian Data Analyzer at a later point. Your blueprint original lets you create unlimited analyzer modules.
Maximum
provided
runs.
you
Not
have the required
many.
materials.
Industrial work underway.
Recruit, your preparation has been unusually intensive.
Yep.
You're going to thank me for maintaining this pressure once you dive into the next task. You're about to go into a deep and dark zone where something has gone terribly wrong.
Terribly
The
wrong.
Sisters of Eve research facility is totally cut off, and I need you out there to find out what happened to them. Professor Tannen wishes to speak to you, and I've authorized that. I'll establish her connection to you now.
So everything's still being routed
Captain,
through her.
I requested you and only you for this emergency mission to our
You've
research
requested a
outpost.
rookie who
I want to
hasn't
use
even
all my
passed flight
influence
school
with
properly
Republic
yet.
Fleet Command to secure your continuing involvement. After I made it clear the sisters would suspend our assistance, they granted me this request. The truth is, Captain, that
So you
this
basically
outpost is
blackmailed them
vitally
into letting me
important.
help. Okay.
Even more important than Fleet Commander Bethari realizes herself. The sad reality is that there are so few people we sisters can trust these days. Some in the Republic remain suspicious of our humanitarian work with slaves in the Amar Empire. It's a tragic irony. However, you saved my life and have been very discreet.
I've been very discreet
I
because
feel
who would I
I can trust you
tell?
with this mission.
You're expendable. This is true.
It seems you
At
are
this point, we
making
are in
some
total red
intriguing
shirt
and
territory.
influential friends. Your next
Very
journey
nice.
will be a little longer than any you have undertaken.
30
in the past.
seconds.
The research outpost is one jump from our present position.
One
That
jump.
means that to get there, you will need to jump through a stargate.
Oh, that magical words. You need to go through a stargate. You're not just stuck to Ridinyorn.
Of tranquility and wonder,
Ridinyorn?
especially in
Yeah,
advance of
Ridinyorn.
potentially life-threatening situations.
It's probably a better way
such
to
as our
pronounce it
current mission.
in Icelandic, but
No recruit
I'm
in
English.
position has been allowed to travel this far or use the stargates. If you become a Cassian,
no recruit in your
you can
position,
travel to
apart from all
deepest
the other
sections
alphas.
of low-sex space, hunt for wormholes, or travel with friendly fleets through stargates.
If you become a capsuleer.
Captain,
You become a
civilian data
capsuleer
analyzer
by
is now
completing the
ready.
NPE.
You should open the highlighted industry window, select
Okay.
the jobs tab,
I
and
have
click
done.
Deliver.
Ding.
The module will now be in your inventory under Item Hanger.
Excellent. Check your item hanger for the module. Hello. I have the module. Ah, okay. I had my inventory open already. And now it's going, you need to check it for your item. Well, it's here. And she's not progressing. Oh dear. Let's do this. No, you actually have to fresh launch this? Ah, that's
Time
a...
to get that module fitted to your ship.
Okay.
Right-click the civilian data analyzer and fit to active ship.
I might have to put a note in about that.
Now, you are fully fitted for the research outpost. It's time to undock.
Because one thing a lot of players do is they don't go through and close windows. So it's quite likely that someone would leave that window open and then go, but it's here. Why aren't you telling me any more? I mean, it's quite easy to kind of go, well, I'll close it and reopen it again, which does fix it. Still a bit kind of like, I guess because she's passing on important information. You don't want it to skip.
Click on the
Maybe.
location marker icon in the info panel to set your destination to the neighboring system.
Where are we going to? Arlek. Cool.
Now you
Oh,
should select
my
the
least favourite
highlighted
part.
autopilot button. This will start your ship moving to the destination system.
Now, screw it. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to ignore autopilot,
Warp drive.
and I'm just going to jump. Let's see if Aura sulks at me this time. And whether, more importantly, whether it recognises when I jump that I'm in the destination system and skips this anyway. Because, yeah. People who don't know the game will follow and go, autopilot, excellent. And then you'll do that through somewhere like Niaja or Madame Lear and you'll go, autopilot, dead. Yeah. Not that I've ever done that. Once, through Rancer. I was still very new to the game. Right, okay, so she hasn't noticed that I've already jumped through to this system. Good times.
Autopilot engaged.
I might have broken it.
Autopilot disabled. No waypoint set.
Right, okay. So... Oh, do I have to jump back and do it again? Oh, I don't want to. So, Oh no, you can just click on the next
on
one.
the location marker icon in the info panel to set your destination to the neighboring system.
Ah, where are you warping me to? Are you warping me into the encounter? Because I'm technically in the system, and the warp to location button is now updated to go, okay, in this system your location is this. But it's not complete. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Yep, it's throwing me at the encounter. Okay. There we go.
This journey
It
is not
updates.
far
That's
to
fine.
travel by our standards,
So that's
but
okay.
remember your good fortune, recruit. The Minmatar Republic covers several regions.
Hello,
and
acceleration
contains
gate.
many star systems, but most of our people don't even get off the planet they were born on. Even better, you're on the way to becoming an independent capsuleer, with the right to own and pilot your own ships.
Yeah.
That status comes hard and carries high honor, recruit. Help the tribes prevail today, and you may just earn it. Okay, recruit.
She's very
You're
well
on the
spoken.
verge
I
of
like
some
her.
dark depths.
I like her voice actor,
Very
actually.
few pilots have ever been allowed to enter this place, let alone trainee capsuleers. These strategic sites
13
are
kilometers
almost
away.
always placed in locations
Ugh.
that discourage idle visitors, even if they're among the more unique locations in New Eden. And this one, well, this one is off the grid and totally silent. I can't tell you what you might find in there. Keep a lookout at all times.
Very few pilots have ever been allowed to enter this place. I can't tell you what's in there.
Captain, you should now approach
Thank
the
you.
gate.
Really
When you
helpful.
are close enough, hold down your left mouse button on the gate and select Activate from the radial menu.
I've not used the radio menu a whole lot yet, actually, so I will do it this once, Aura. And I was hotline down the gate, so it was faster. Info shard, it's hacking time. Lots of smoke clouds and gas clouds, and more dead Minmatar ships.
By the 7 tribes.
Yeah,
Looks like another fleet was blown to pieces in here.
it was.
Drifters, without question, but how? And when? We've heard nothing about a fleet engaged in combat at this site. There should be a Sisters of Eve outpost in here, but
Is
this
it
mess
over there?
worries me. You'll have to dive
Wait,
into the depths
what?
of the site, get to the research outpost and see what answers it holds. Navigate over to it at once, but stay alert. Hostile action is a real possibility.
There's a dead avatar in here.
Captain, this site is quite unusual and it is enormous. In order for you to save time, you might want to activate your
Okay.
afterburner to travel faster through it.
I will once I
However,
finish
stay
looking at all the...
Because
What?
this is uncharted territory.
And there's Caldari in
Sisters
here.
of Eve have been doing
And there's
some
Galente in here.
research here, which does not show up in
And there's a
records.
Nesta in here.
We don't know what the drifters were doing here. Be very careful, Captain.
So all 4 of them were here. So this is a 4-way engagement.
Approach it.
Well, technically I guess a 6-way engagement if you've got all 4 empires, the Sisters of Eve and the Drifters. Okay, let's go back to look at my ship.
Continue to approach the info shard. We need you to be within close
And let's have a
proximity.
look at what we can see. So there's a
Remember to
Tempest.
stop your ship when you reach the shard.
A Raven? Yeah. In fact, I'm going to turn my afterburner off and we're going to do some ship spotting. Galente battleship. That looks like a Dominic's. Is it a Dominic's? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yep. Ooh. On this side we've got just pieces of debris and there's a dead Nestor. Yeah, all 4 races share this space. And there's a very broken info shard. Or data core thing. So there's a dead drifter battleship. That's a Minmatar carrier wreck. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Wrecks are pretty. It's a sad fact, but they are very true. That's a... I want to say a rattlesnake. It's not. Eh. I know what I mean. Another drifter battleship. Minmatar battleship. That was a Typhoon. More Minmatar battleships. Caldari. Oh, hello, random explosion. Last time I heard that off screen. Yeah, there's the Nagel. Oh no, that's the fax wreck, so that'll be the Liff. Ah. This is kind of cool, I have to say. Is that another dummy? Yeah. Oh, look at this. All the damage stuff is amazing. I do like all this. It's very, very cool looking. Oh, the Minokawa. The Galente fax machine. Another... Yeah, that's a Caldari Titan. So there's a Leviathan here as well. So there's a Leviathan and Avatar. An Obelisk. Randomly. Maybe not an Obelisk. Whatever the other version is. I'm not very good on freighters and jump freighters and stuff. Oh, more dead drifters. So what's that one? What's that Caldari battleship? Oh, it's another Scorpion. Minmatar battleship. There's a Megathron here somewhere. Is that the Megathron? Yeah, there's the Megathron. I knew there was one here somewhere. I remembered it from last week. Is that another Nestor? Yep. Another Nagelfar. Ooh. Okay, I am going to turn Afterburner on now. Done enough dead ship sightseeing for one day. Another Raven. It's really sad seeing a dead Nestor, actually. Just for some reason, the shattered ring is there. It's quite saddening. So we're approaching an info shard,
Recruit.
which
I'm
has
getting
got
indications of
sleeper
some unusual
thermoelectric stuff around
signatures
it.
from your sensor
Okay.
feed. I worry the drifters are putting out an interference field. Watch your back, Recruit. You're my eyes, and I can't afford to be blind right now.
Captain, for your ears only.
Ooh.
I am afraid the drifters may have hacked our outpost. That could give them access to ship FTL comms and navigation systems we've been developing. Theoretically, it might give them access to some of the ships we've installed prototypes in. Looks like our outpost is relatively intact. You are going to have to try to hack into its mainframe to extract some information on what happened here.
Might give them access to some of our ships we've
Captain,
installed prototypes
Outpost
in.
is still intact. It will have to be hacked.
Okay.
It's a good thing you prepared by bringing a data.
This epic foreshadowing. Aura just magically going, hey, you should totally build a data analyzer. No reason. Thanks, Aura. Oh, and I bumped through it. Okay,
Captain, you should now lock target on the info shard.
there we go. I have.
You should now activate the civilian data analyzer on the info shard.
I have. Now teach me how to hack.
You are now attempting to hack into the info shard. You should select encrypted nodes until you locate the system core. After
They
you
are
click
indeed
a node,
encrypted nodes.
the numbers that appear will indicate your proximity to the core. You may come across defensive software on your route. You should click on it until you deactivate the firewall.
Okay. They're not brilliant instructions. So click on a node. The numbers you appear, 3. So that suggests to me I'm 3 away from the core. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, any of these basically. Still 3 away, 2 away, 1 away. Oh, well, okay, I didn't want to hit the core that quickly actually. So in this case, yes. Ah, there's a defensive one. So if you go straight, it says hi. There we go. I hacked it. Now what do I do? You should
Now
retrieve
you
the
have
cargo.
successfully hacked into the info shard. You should retrieve the cargo.
An unknown sequence. Very pretty. Oh,
LST.
yes.
What the? Okay, the site just lit up like, well, Professor Tannen,
love
how about
these.
it? Have you seen anything like this before? Is this part of your research?
Let's have a look at these unknown objects.
No, Fleet Commander. I have never seen anything like this before.
They look like
I
the
suggest the captain get out of there as fast
the
as
jump
possible.
inhibitors.
Way ahead of you, Professor. Recruit, our deep space scanners just picked up a very large drifter fleet on a direct heading for your position. I have no idea what you just did, but you best make like you have a pack of slaver hounds on your heels. Actually, don't even stop to think about that. Do what the professor says and just get out of there.
Okay, so I took a sequence out
Click the
and it
location marker
activated
icon
something.
in the info panel to travel to a safe spot. Warp drive active.
That's weird. Taking a sequence out activated it. Okay. That kind of shimmeriness is like what you see on the shields of the drifters. Just realised. I do like this. I like the fact that this is one of the ships where it's got a proper defined capsule cockpit. Well, a cockpit area, despite the fact you're in a capsule anyway.
Recruit, I don't know how you're doing this again and again, but you've really got something now. This
Let's move
data
this.
store you've recovered is a gold mine.
Really?
The
It's still in my
information
cargo
you
hold.
just
How do you know?
extracted looks like it includes
Oh,
the codes to
ow.
activate the jump
we go.
code to the drifter hive. Get them to our fleet, and then
There we
we can unlock the gate for them. Everyone in the fleet is going to know your name after this.
Oh, good.
Captain, congratulations on finding the drifter gate codes. That's
So I took a
amazing work.
sequence out which activated
The
a weird
drifters must have been trying to link our outpost to their
arc
network
of
through that
light
gate.
things. It's also the thing that gets us through the drifter gates.
I navigated through some of the data when we brought
okay.
the mainframe online, and it's worse than I thought. I suspect the drifters may have hijacked one of the capital ships carrying our prototype systems. In their hands, it poses a great threat. Luckily, the ship may be vulnerable to stasis webbing. It could slow it down to a halt. Captain, I'm gonna upload to
Again,
instructions on how
I
to fit your
like
ship
that
to
that's in
stasis
there.
modifier the next
Different
time you're in
reasons,
station.
but it's
That will
good.
improve your capabilities out there.
I suspect the drifters may have hijacked one of our capital
You
ships,
seem to be in
which has got
constant touch with
prototypes in it.
Professor Tannen.
Which,
I
if the
hope she's
drifters get hold of the
providing intel on the
prototypes,
drifters.
is
There's no time
bad
for
because
distractions
it could
right now.
make them more powerful.
In any case,
Whereas
now
I
it's
thought the
my turn
SOE
to
would
show
have
you
been
something
doing
you're
reverse
not going to
engineering on
believe.
drifter tech.
I'm sending Aura some coordinates. Get there fast.
Who
recruit.
knows?
You're gonna like this.
Get there
Captain,
fast, you're
the
going to
commander
like it.
has uploaded the location of the forward operating base. This should prove interesting.
This should prove interesting, she says.
Click on the location marker icon in the info drive to travel to the forward operating base.
Forward operating base. Let me guess. Is it a citadel? Drakey! Hello. You're on my fellow list. Don't remember ever seeing you before. But if you stream Eve, I guess I must have it somewhere. I don't stream Eve a whole lot, actually. That's possibly why you've not seen me before. But hello. Good to see you. But yeah, I took a kind of extended break from Eve. I kind of got a bit bored of it and disillusioned and wasn't really sure what I wanted to do.
Approach the gate. When you are close, use the radio
But-
menu to activate the gate. to enter
Yeah,
the
lots of things have
forward
changed and
operating base.
I like it again now. So, this is a Minmatar service outpost. That looks cool. Can't see inside the hangar, which is annoying. Quaif. That does just look like there's a mall in there. Yeah, I did promise. I said I would never ever stream Eve. And then Callie came along and said, "Oh, we should totally stream me learning how to play Eve." And I was like, that sounds like fun. Yeah. And now here I am streaming Eve of my own free will. Who knows? Doesn't help my confused state. I have no idea what else to tell you. I don't know why I'm on your follow list. But, hello. It's cool. I'm not really doing anything particularly thrilling, to be fair. It's my second go through the NPE and I'm still basically just tearing it to pieces. But with a slightly different angle on it this time, I guess. Hey, look at that. It's a citadel. It is a lovely Astrohus.
Behold,
Let's unlock it. I
an
don't really mean to lock it up.
avenging sword of the Minmatar Republic. Our fleet, the force that will strike at the
Ooh.
drifters. Dreadnoughts, battleships, cruisers and frigates, are all being prepared for action
Rifters,
at our Astrahus
breaches,
Citadel forward operating base. All soon
slashes.
to be loaded with the key codes
Even
you
got
recovered.
probes.
The entire force will be able to jump
Ugh.
right inside their outer defenses.
What's over here? Thrashers,
I don't usually do this,
stabbers,
but it's going to take a few minutes to upload the jump gate keys from your mainframe. I suggest you
hurricanes.
fly down and introduce yourself. The way some of the captains have been talking, you're like a lucky totem, and I wouldn't mind your luck
lucky
rubbing off on us
totem.
all. Take a moment to enjoy the vista of all these ships while you can.
I will.
If you make naval capsuleer, you could be in command of one of these beauties someday. I promise you, they're even more inspiring when you're in control. Aura,
NPE I tried it, broke
help
it
our
twice and
favorite
gave up.
recruit get
Second
a
time I
handle
broke
on
it, wouldn't
the
even reset to the
might
previous
assembled
checkpoint.
before us.
Ouch. Yeah. The first version of the NPE, I heard a lot of people broke it. Supposedly they fixed quite a lot of things with the patch that went out on Tuesday. So, possibly. I love these guys. Ooh, maelstroms? Maelstroms.
Remember to refocus your camera by right-clicking
And tempests.
and select Look at my ship.
And typhoons. More maelstroms, more
All right,
tempests.
Fleet, calm down. Our hero of the hour is going to stick around while we upload
Hero
the
of
key
the
codes from
hour.
their ship. Then the Republic has a special surprise back at base. The Minmatar take care of their heroes. Am I right, Fleet?
See, she just sounds like she's... Oh, that's still so cheesy. She just sounds like she's grinning. Nidhogger.
In the meantime, take a look
Hello.
at our Astrahus forward operating base.
Hello,
It's a
Nidhogger.
citadel-type structure.
There's the
Citadels are
nag.
the biggest structures in New Eden that capsules.
And there is a
These
little Nid.
massive cities are quite the sight to look at.
Where's the...
Since you have to kill some
Oh,
time
no
while
force
the key
auxiliaries.
codes are uploading to the fleet, you have a perfect opportunity to practice some of your maneuvers.
There's a hell.
You can try manual
There we
piloting
go.
by double-clicking anywhere in space.
Oh, you did this on Friday.
Use
Oh,
the arrow keys on
okay.
your keyboard for
So,
a
still
unique
broken in places
piloting
then.
experience.
Okay,
Where did
recruit.
you break it? What
The
were you
upload is
doing? Because I
complete,
kind of
and
want to
the fleet
break
is
it. In the
almost
next one
ready
I
for
do,
battle.
I want to break it.
While we're prepping
So it'd be good to
the
see if I can
remaining
reproduce what
I
other
suppose
people have done.
When you are ready to return to HQ,
Oh, what did I do
click
to
on the
skip that?
location marker
Oh well.
icon in the info panel.
We're gonna head off. No, Aura, don't make me turn autopilot on.
Autopilot
Why?
engaged.
Why?
Warping to Stargate. When you reach your destination and the autopilot switches off, click on the location marker icon in the info panel to dock at HQ.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, that's a good point. Hopefully you were able to submit a bug report. But again, it's not something that people get told how to do in game. But for anyone who ever needs to know how to submit bug reports, the little F12 help thing, report a bug. They give you, in fact I can do this. They give you different categories, so gameplay, graphics, launcher, PvE. It's usually going to be gameplay if it's NPE stuff. Describe what happened, reproduction steps of. Please never kind of gloss over repro steps. As a QA tester, I know how amazingly helpful they are, and how amazingly frustrating it is when people don't put them in. It's really annoying. Pretty sure it was just breaking because I was doing things before they asked, or too quickly as soon as they asked. Yeah, I think I did a couple of things like that earlier. Yeah, because players, they kind of go, oh, buttons, what does this button do, what does this button do, and it's really hard to factor in everything, every possible combination the player will do. Played even 10 years, but never Minmatar. Ah, I have a Minmatar character. I don't use her a whole lot. I used to live in Nullsec, and I needed a character to scout a couple of people in and out through a non-usual route, if that makes sense. So I made a character, and I was like, oh, I'll make a Minmatar character, why not? And then took her out and did a few things with her, tried to get into a few little skirmishes in PvP stuff, and didn't come out very well at all. So
Docking permission
she's quite useful. She helped me courier some stuff a few times. Only small things, because I think she can only fly up to... I'm not even sure if she can fly cruisers yet.
Recruit,
Don't know.
I have very high standards for my training.
You know, new players were just doing things too fast. Yeah, that's exactly what
As a result,
I do
I've
as well.
decided to greenlight
I think
you
that's how
for
I broke it before.
participation in the counter-strike against the drifters.
So, I can definitely agree with that.
Vengeful Blade.
Ooh,
Consider this
Operation
your final
Vengeful
test
Blade.
before reaching
That's
naval
nice, I like that one.
status. Now, I hope you don't think
Before-
I'm going to let
I
you
can't
go to
remember what the
battle in that
Galente one
little
was.
Reaper-class Corvette you've been flying around all day. No, recruit.
I can't remember.
The Minmatar Republic always takes care of its warriors, especially those who've done so
Oh,
much
you're gonna
to
give me a
defend
nice
the
new ship?
tribes.
Excellent.
I'm awarding you with a new ship to participate in my assault operation. I
my
think
hair
you're
in my
going to
eyes
really
again.
like the added striking power it brings. I'm also awarding you with some upgraded modules to fit to it.
Ooh.
Now, the only thing left is to acquire the skills to efficiently pilot your new and improved warship. I don't have time to wait around, so let's speed things along
like
with a
this.
skill injector.
Getting you
Normally,
dependent on the
these would
injectors
set you back a
already.
small fortune.
Is that a
This
sketch
one's
of one of
on
your
me.
characters in your Twitch portrait?
Or we'll
Well,
guide you through
yeah,
using
it's
the
an
injector.
auto-generated one. So
Sit
my
wisely,
Twitch
recruit.
portrait
We are
is
heading up against an unpredictable
Alpha-nari,
foe.
my main character.
Captain, you
And that
have been
is just, I
awarded
think
with
it's on a
new
website
frigate.
somewhere. You upload a
This ship
character,
is a
upload a
considerable
picture,
upgrade
and
from
set
your
it to kind of
Corvette.
like a sketch effect,
Your
and it does
new
that.
frigate gives you
So,
far more
yeah.
flexibility in how the
I'm
vessel
not good
is
enough at art to
outfitted.
do actual sketches.
For your upcoming combat,
Sadly.
I suggest using the afterburner and repair module you have
But yeah,
already
that
mastered.
is Alpha-nari herself.
Additionally, you have been rewarded
So-
with some upgraded modules for your ship, including a few additional weapons.
But yeah, that's basically, I just took
They must
her
be
old
very impressed with
character
you since they
portrait
have also
and
awarded you a mini skin
just
injector.
put a sketcher edit
These are
on it.
usually only reserved for fully qualified
pretty cool.
capsuleers. But it is my assessment that you can handle a mini injector without major risk to your limbic system.
I like this.
Probably.
Oh, you can plug this thing into your brain that fires neurons and stuff, and it probably won't hurt you. Maybe. Thanks, Aura.
What this means is that if you like learning fast, these are for you. Now, let's go through how we can optimally set up your ship for the combat ahead.
Okay.
Professor Tannen has advised that you fit your ship with a stasis webifier, and you should not take that suggestion
Wall of
lightly,
text. Okay, collect your rewards. I
You
can
should
do
collect
this.
all your rewards by checking your redeemable items under the Neocom menu and
Rifter!
inventory tab. You can
Locate the mini skill injector.
open your inventory. Captain, double-click on your new mini skill injector and confirm the injection. This will give you unallocated skill points that you can use to progress your training.
Do I wish to continue? I do. Apply unallocated skill
Open
points.
your character sheet to use your unallocated skill points. I suggest you search for frigate and drag your Empire's frigate skill into the training queue. When you've done that,
Ah,
find the Apply Skill Points button and click it. Your
So I
frigate
have
skill
the
will
extra
have advanced a level. These skills will
250,000
help you become better prepared for the
from the fact
upcoming
that
battle.
she was created through a link. So I could just blow all of them if I wanted to, but no. So what did she say? She wants me to put Minmatar frigate. It's going to do it for acceleration control as well, but that's fine. Skill training completed.
Captain,
Excellent.
it's time to use your new ship.
I'll
In
sort
your
the rest of her skill queue out later.
select your ship hangar. There you
Ship
will see
hangar.
You are currently in your Corvette.
Because it's
Right-click
green, I
your
assume.
active ship and click Leave Ship.
Leave ship. Now I'm in a pod.
You should now right-click
Hydrostatic
your new frigate
capsule.
and select Assemble Ship. This will finalize the last preparations and calibrate your vessel so you can pilot it.
Ah, it's a good explanation of it.
Right-click your new ship and select Make Active. You have now boarded your new ship.
Ready? Hey, Rifter. In fact,
Right-click your old Corvette and select Repackage.
Drifter. Ta-da!
This will remove the modules
This is the one
fitted
from
to that
the
ship and make
collector's
it
edition.
easier to transport in the future.
It's really cool. And it's a USB hub, which is helpful. I have used it a few times as well, actually. It is pretty good. I do like it. I could put it back down when it slows down. What am I doing? Repackaging my old Corvette. Okay. Repackage. Yes, please.
It's now time to fit your new ship with modules. Open your inventory
And go to the item hanger. Yep.
You will want to fit weapons, an afterburner, a stasis webifier, and your repair module. To fit, right-click on each of the modules and select
Add
Fit
to active ship.
You should then open your fitting window and ensure you have everything you need fitted to your ship. Now that you have prepared your ship for the fight, Captain, it is time to head into space and start the journey to the Drifter Hive Stargate.
Dun dun dun. Now, last time the Drifters were shooting their own hive. Hopefully they won't be doing that this time. So, stasis webifier, check. Civilian afterburner, check. Civilian damage control, check. Civilian armor repairer. Ah!
The fleet is at the gate, recruit.
You've
You
not told me.
understand what's
You've
at
done this
stake.
without telling me
The
to
hive must be
feed the
destroyed
guns.
to remove this threat. With the drifters pushed back, the 7 tribes of the Minmatar
that's a
Republic
problem.
can secure our homes and trading caravans.
So
continue
she
to
told me
rebuild the
to fit
economy,
guns.
and re-establish
Because
our
I chose to
defensive
fit the
cordon
guns last
against the
and they
Amar Empire.
aren't
We
specified
are
on that
hoping
list,
that
it just
we will
says
learn more
you
about
have
the
multiple
drifters
turret
in this
slots so you can
attack.
fit multiple
It's
guns.
imperative to find out
Now
why
they're
they've
kind of
been
going, we
attacking
need
us
to go,
and
we need to go,
removing
and I've not
survivors.
fitted guns to my ship yet.
We've
I'm not
lost
going to be
two
any good if I
many
don't
brothers
go out
and
there with
sisters
guns.
to this invasion.
Yeah.
You
So
should
she's
now
kind of
undock
going, oh, you should totally
and
undock.
click
And I'm
on the
like, but I have no
location marker
guns.
icon in the info panel,
Aura.
and
Bad
then
aura.
activate your autopilot.
I can have, I think got 4 turret slots, 3 turret slots, 4 turret slots. I don't like having empty slots, but I know I don't need the data analyzer. I was going to try and hack the hive actually, but I really don't think it would do anything. Again, it's think I might do my Caldari one. Let's undock. The Rusty Reaper. It is a very good looking ship. And the gun turrets are very cool. Let's have a look at it properly. In all its scaffoldy-like glory. With its... I put 3 guns on it. There's the 3rd one. Here we go. Oh, this is a weird configuration. So you've got like 2 up there, and that there, and that there. Ugh. That's not very cool. Location marker. Set destination.
When you reach your destination, click on the next location marker in the info panel to travel to the site. Warp drive
Okay.
active.
So what happens when it goes into warp? Do the guns fold down? They do! Excellent. I love the animations on ships. There's not a whole lot the Rifter can do, really, apart from fold the guns down. So, oh, there's the other gun. It's on the front. They unfold themselves as to jump. And then when you're cloaked, you can't see them at all. You just see the outline of the hull.
I cannot set a waypoint
Point-
at the same
okay.
location twice. Warp drive
So now you're making me do it myself. And then, bloop. That is cool. So yeah, my guns have ended up all over the place. I've got some on the front. Oh, it is a cool looking ship though. And then they should unfold just before we hit the gate. Yep, there we go. It's the little things. I do enjoy the little things. Nope, one more system.
Warp drive active.
So, again, this is getting used to the fact that sometimes you need to go further than 2 jumps. Oh, excuse me. I should not be this tired already. I slept in quite late this morning. I didn't really stay up that late last night. I like the fact that that's almost 2 Naglfars, kind of back to back, forming a gate. Minmatar architecture. Gotta love it. Right, warp to location.
Warp drive active.
That took a while. That was a bit scary. Here we go. And we're warping past a star. Arak Jalan Site 1. Ooh. I haven't been to that actually. I should probably do that.
Recruit. This is the gate. The spatial
That is a lot of
rift that leads to the Drifter
lore
Hive.
background stuff I'm not going to go
Our
into.
fleet just jumped
But
in minutes
I am
ago,
aware
so expect
of
some
what the Arak
friendly
Jalan
company.
is.
You're
and,
going to need it.
Why it's relevant. Activate the spatial rift.
When you're ready, you should approach the spatial rift and activate the gate using the radial menu.
Or you just click on that. I'm going to turn my afterburner on. And this stuff. The thermoelectric converters, I should say. Interlink hubs. So it's communication, data transfer stuff. Which is pretty cool. Preservation conduits as well. Well, can I have a look at those? Oh, it literally just shows you the whole thing. Ah. So the icon's there, but when you look at it, it just shows you the whole assembly. Which also looks slightly hinged. As if it's able to fold kind of that way. Well, you do see these similar kind of structures in different configurations, I guess. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll go back to looking at my lovely little ship. And these effects as well. It's like ink flowing across water. Or oil flowing across water, more like. Very nice.
Warp
And
drive active.
that sound effect of boom, 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 boom. Hey, many things. Many, many things. And the dramatic music.
Welcome to the show, recruit.
You are far
Attention,
too happy
fleet.
about this.
This is Fleet Commander Bethari. By order of the Tribal Council, I am assuming tactical command of this strike force.
Ah! They're shooting me. Oh god.
Listen up,
Let's turn my
Captain.
DC
Here's
here on.
the situation. The Drifter fleet is counterattacking from positions around
Oh,
the
it's a
periphery.
passive module, isn't it? No.
If you miss the massive, spiked, round-looking
There's
thing,
the lift.
let me be the first to introduce you to the Hive. That thing is pouring out
group the
drifter
guns.
seekers, like the first spring floods back on the plains of Minmatar. I don't think we can stop it until we break through those perimeter defenses.
Oh, killed one.
So the plan is this. We will take out their fleet to clear a path to the Hive.
Oof.
Battleship wings, you will be the avenging blade that cleaves their ranks asunder.
Yes.
Cruisers, support the flanks of those battleships and be ready to provide webbing support. Frigates, I need your dogfighting skills.
Yes,
You guys
okay.
have to keep any seekers or drones off the backs of the cruisers and battleships. Every shot counts, and I need all my ships in the fight for as long as possible. Follow the lead of your commanders and maintain fire discipline.
Affirmatively, Commander.
Ready? Ready?
What else is this place?
Boom.
They seem to be assembling some horrific machines.
Enclave,
using our
debris.
people as parts? I
Yes.
thought I'd seen everything, but
They're
this
using
is
people as
abominable.
parts.
Not even an Amar slave pit comes close to this.
Fleet Commander, we are intercepting transmissions from the Hive. to
That
the
is
fleet.
really cool.
Recruit, come in. The Sisters of Eve Research Outpost was developing sophisticated FTL communications technology. And around the time the facility went dark, we lost communications with the RFS Fate Weaver. I should have seen this coming. This is what they were doing at that outpost.
Fleet Commander, are you seeing this?
Am I seeing what?
Isn't this the RFS Fate Weaver that just entered the site? Isn't that the ship that went missing a few days ago?
Is that what?
It looks pretty different, but that's definitely the Fate Weaver. I served in the same wing as that ship.
Oh. How convenient.
Commander, the RFS Fate Weaver is on heading for the Drifter fleet. Might be the Drifters have taken it over and done something to it? How did they take over our ships, Commander Bethari?
That vaguely still sounds like CCP
I
Affinity.
need you to intercept
Be
that
really, really
capital
cool
ship
if it
as soon
was.
as possible, and I need you to slow it down. RFS Fate Weaver is a lift-class force
Yeah,
auxiliary,
so what is this?
a new and tremendously effective support ship, and it's heading towards the Drifter fleet. If it joins up with
It's
them, their formations will be hugely
is it?
reinforced.
Are those
and
engines
we might
firing?
not be able to punch
Well, they
through.
are.
I am seeing a stasis Weber fire fitted to your ship. That was good forward planning, and it's precisely what
I like that. It's good forward planning. You,
Halt that ship.
I was kind of told
It
to.
is of paramount importance.
So let's go, and let's not orbit it at 1,000. Let's orbit it at
Captain,
2.5.
as soon as possible, start approaching the highlighted capital ship and use your afterburner to get there before it joins the enemy fleet.
Oh, so that's another thing I could do with my. I'm gonna break the NPE. Just kind of just let it get there. And again, the drifters are shooting their own hive. Why? That poor little point down there is exactly where they were shooting last time as well. I like that they're all shooting this way when. What are you doing? That is weird. Ooh, that's an interesting visual effect. Very weird visual effect, but very cool at the same time. I can at least look it up now. Let's go back to my own little ship.
Use your stasis Weber fire to slow the
Range is
ship
10k?
down, and then activate your... Reinforcements are on their way, Captain. Keep your web on it and keep firing. We need to destroy that ship.
Okay, so I'm going to zoom out this time and see. I am firing on the Fate Weaver. From what I can see... Oh, there they are. I was going to say no one else is firing on the Fate Weaver, but here they are. This little pocket of them at least. So there's frigates, battleships, a couple of cruisers. Yeah. So there is a gang of us still firing on the lift. Rather than just, hey, I'm a little frigate, look at me, I'm taking down a force auxiliary. With the Circadian Seekers that have just appeared by the Enclave. Probably just come from the Enclave. Now last time I killed the Seekers while leaving the lift to die. This time I'm just going to let the Seekers come in and try and shoot me. I'm pretty sure I have to clean them up afterwards anyway. So... Oh, there's more of them. Now I have 6 of them to kill. And they are actually starting to hit me. Ooh. Something driftery just went pop. So you can hear fleetcom chatter in the background as well. Which I believe is the same fleetcom chatter from the Prophecy trailer. I think that's what I got told. Either way, it's good. Oh, the lift is nearly down. Everything else is pretty much in range. I am going to start shooting at them.
Fantastic job, squad. Recruit, get back here and start lighting up the hive. We can't allow it to continue to deploy these seekers any longer. Fleet, we've breached their defensive perimeter. Scanning the hive now. Pilots, once we have this data, we're burning it down. All forces find a clear shot on the hive.
All forces find a clear shot on the hive? Okay. I'm taking a lot of damage, but I will approach the hive.
And approach it. It's time to rejoin the fleet.
Dun, dun,
You should now
dun.
lock targets and destroy the Circadian Seekers near the hive.
Okay, let's unlock these. I can't remember what it is to unlock a target quicker. Oh well. So that one,
To be within range to execute this function.
I can't even lock them up yet. Oh, so far away. They are literally the furthest ones away as well. So meanwhile, all these other drifter battleships are just pirouetting on the spot. Ah, they have the doomsday things on them, I think. Oh no, they just have guns. So the other ones didn't even have guns. The standard guns. Can I lock them up yet? I can. Brilliant. They're gonna start shooting the crap out of me. You're now in range. You're now going to die. And your turn. Strange seekers with the Wally face on them. Oh, I should probably reapproach. As I was slightly out of optimal. Well, slightly out of fall off, I should say. There we go.
Now it's time to lock your targets on the hive. And
Really?
fire your primary weapons.
So, this big massive structure, me and my little frigate, I'm gonna shoot it. Where are the drifters shooting? So they're shooting their own little part of the hive. I'm assuming these guys are engaging these guys. And here's me taking pot shots at this massive structure, which I'm going to have a look at the internals of. Which is pretty cool. Because these rotate. They're like separate rotating rings on the inside. Which is really cool.
The place is literally a factory of death. Bodies go in.
I'm assuming that this... I mean, a lot of things in other sci-fi things do rotating as kind of like keeping gravity, as like gravity generation stuff. Artificial gravity. So, who knows?
When this battle is over and the next begins, it would be an honor to have you in my fleet. Now, when this thing is brought down, the explosion will be massive. I'm going to pull back
I'm going to pull back the fleet.
I am leaving you with the honorable task of striking the death blow. You have earned it, recruit. This will be the
Great,
ultimate
sacrifice
sacrifice
yourself.
for your comrades.
Yep.
The tribes will remember this moment.
Sacrifice yourself.
On behalf of the Republic, as of this day, I, Fleet Commander Ina Bethari, promote you to the grade of Naval Capsuleer of the
Woo.
Minmatar Republic.
I'm a real
and grant
Capsuleer
you
now.
full Capsuleer privileges under the Uli Convention. You've earned your immortality and independence, Capsuleer. It has been an honor. We could not have eliminated this threat without you. Go with honor, my kin.
See, she's very impassioned. I like it. So I am gonna probably get blown up by this hive explosion. Or I'd expect to get blown up by this hive explosion. She says I'm gonna get the fleet to a safe place. And I see a lot of the fleet still here. I do like watching this explode though. It is very, very cool. Yep, there we go. So my ship is already dead. My pod is still sitting here. And it hasn't even exploded yet. What? That's weird. Death is just the beginning. So technically I could walk my pod out of there. There we go.
Congratulations, Captain. You have become
Whee.
an independent capsuleer.
Good
This
job, me.
means you will now earn your own way in the world of New Eden. Your mentor would not leave you empty-handed, though. There is a new mining ship in your redeemable items with the necessary
Well done, they've
modules
given
to
us a
use
venture.
it successfully for mining operations. There is also a blueprint, so you can rebuild the ship you so nobly sacrificed in battle.
Yep, so I can build a new rifter.
Before I fully activate the ship to your command, I would like to leave you with one final suggestion. Go visit the career agents. As you
Yes.
progress
I need
so
to do
quickly
that at
through
some
your
point
training,
too.
You may still want to fine-tune your skills. The career agents are also a great way to earn more rewards. It has been a pleasure to guide you through this challenging process, Captain. Fly safe, Capsuleer.
Woo! I'm a real Capsuleer now.
Click on the
No thanks, Aura. I know about the career agents, it's fine. So, the Minmatar Inception package. Thank you. Open container. So I'm getting Rifter Blueprint, a mining laser upgrade, mining lasers, a venture, and a salvager. Pretty cool. Always nice to be able to build a Rifter. Random unknown sequence that I get to keep. See you, Dorian. Thank you very much for coming to watch. I'll catch up with you later. I may have something to throw your way. So, shiny sequence that we get to keep. Quick scan of this object deciphers that it appears to be an unknown sequence of some sort. You immediately know that this item is of great importance to your mentor and empire. It'd be wise to take great care of this item and show it to your mentor at the earliest opportunity. Well, we did that in the NPE. Don't want it to just sit there and be a random MacGuffin. Actually, are there any on the market? People actually been selling them? Yeah. Someone's trying to get 100,000 ISK for it. No. Just no. So that's pretty cool. That's the Minmatar NPE done. What I am going to do is set her up with a skill queue to start training. So what do I want? Spaceship command as high as it can be. I don't really care about Minmatar frigate. Gunnery. What do we have? Armor, shield, scanning, production science, resource processing, rigging. Nah. It would be gunnery. Nah. Electronic systems, propulsion jamming, electronic warfare, engineering. Let's do energy grid upgrades. Yes, CPU needed modules. That's always something that's quite useful to have. I may as well chuck that in as well. Max out her skill queue. Oh wait, no, she has unallocated skill points. We can max her out
Training completed.
on the level 4 skills. This is good. She can now train electronics upgrades. There we go. 16 hours left of electronic upgrades. And then she's almost done. I can plug weapon upgrades in afterwards too. Excellent. There we go. So in 1 day, 7 hours, I'll come back and put some more skills on for her. But that's it. That is it for the Minmatar new player experience. Nothing had changed. The character, the fleet commander, was a bit better than the Galente one, I think. She had a bit more about her and seemed a little bit less, a bit more impassioned. Although the Galente one, he was kind of, when bad stuff happened, he did get kind of genuine sadness going, which is pretty good. Not a whole lot else to see here. So I will close out now. Go drink my tea properly. But what I will do as well is I've found someone to host. I completely forgot to do this last time. My bad. So I'm going to throw a host to my friend. And hopefully you will enjoy more Eve stuff on his stream. Until next time.